Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about working on my client's account here. It's a moving company in New Jersey. The status is showing up a bunch of things that I want to address. The first thing I want to take care of, not today, is the enhanced conversion setup issues, which is going to be related to missing values or some code in the tag manager that I have to fix. But what I'm more concerned about, right away is not targeting relevant searches that this is telling me, which, I will tell you right now, it's not always going to be very accurate from Google, even though it's telling you that. So it's always good to check by yourself. So I can quickly go into this Jersey City campaign, which is a city here in New Jersey. So let's go into the three different ad groups that I have here. So we can see that this one is converting very well, showing a lot of impressions. We have a pretty decent CTR, 4%. This one has a 7%, and this one has also 7%. But I can tell right away that this campaign right here is not getting much traction. Moving company near me, only 13 impressions. So this ad group is really not doing much at all. Only one conversion over the last 30 days. So let's click here and see. So this is set up as a phrase match right now. So I'm probably going to just open it up to broad, which is the recommendation, and I agree with that. So it's going to go, under review, and then we're going to see how it's going to do over the next week or two. But that's just a quick change that I want to make here. So I'm just going to go through these campaigns and make sure that all of them are, doing the best that they can as far as getting impressions. So we have another campaign here. Right away we can see this one only got 1 click and 17 impressions. So again, same thing. Here we have the same keyword twice. So instead of the phrase match being here, I'm just going to remove this one and leave the broad match. So that's going to be removing a redundant keyword. Okay, so that's done. Now let's take a look at this campaign. So moving company in Essex County, those keywords are not at all getting any traction, and we even have it on a broad match. So if it was going to get any searches, any clicks, any impressions, it would have by now. So just to clean up the account a little bit, let's remove this campaign altogether. And then we'll take a look at the Essex County movers. Same thing here. We have a broad match and a phrase match. So instead of, using a phrase and a broad, we're going to just completely remove the phrase and, see if we can get a little more traction going forward now that we don't have redundant keywords. So I'll continue monitoring that. Just a quick look at these other campaigns. Bergen County, I believe we didn't look at yet. So this ad group is doing really well. I mean, this one is getting over 2,000 impressions, 300 impressions. I mean, these pale in comparison to the big one, but that's okay. They're still converting at 11%. The top ad group is converting at 19%, which is great. Let's see what's going on with this moving company in Bergen County. So again, we have a phrase match and a broad match. There's no need for this phrase match here. Let's remove that again. Now, if I see that this campaign is not getting any traction over the next week or so after I made this change, I might decide to just remove this ad group altogether because we're really not getting traction there, and just focus my efforts on the ones that are getting a lot of traction. So again, I'm going to remove this phrase match. So this is just a quick video about, cleaning up your account, making sure you log in every day. Especially for a client like this that is spending over $20,000 a month on Google Ads. You want to make sure you clean up the account continuously and make sure that you're doing the best you can for them. The Brennan campaign here should be good. Yeah, it's just the company, so that's pretty good. We'll leave it as is. And then we're going to go to NJ Movers. So we can see that these were paused. Movers near me here is not getting anywhere close to as much traction as the other ones, but it's still converting. So I'm not going to remove it. We only got 1 conversion, but it's still converting. Let's see if I can do something here. So broad match, phrase match. Yeah, we don't need the phrase match here. We're just going to remove that. and leave the broad match. And then let's see if we can do a little bit better here as far as getting more impressions, right? Because we have broad match movers near me. Let's take a look at the search terms and what people are actually searching. So we have, okay, so we have the biggest keyword is actually movers near me. So it's getting the most amount of impressions. And then all of these are not really good keywords. So this is probably the best we're going to do as far as this campaign goes, this ad group goes, I'm sorry. And it's just not a keyword that is getting much traction here. The best one really is NJ Moving Company. And again, here we have a phrase match, which is completely unnecessary because we have the broad match doing all the work here, and this is not getting any traction at all. So I can go here and see if there are any search terms I want to add. So I can see doing some discovery here. So I can see that Middletown, New Jersey is a city that converts pretty well. I mean, we had 5 impressions and 2 clicks, so I may want to suggest, and then we had 2 conversions. So I may want to suggest to my client that, hey, I can get you leads in this city for only $70 per lead, which is pretty good. Just browsing through this here, I see Moving Company NJ is already added, getting good impressions. Morristown is a good one. And yeah, that's about it. So nothing else that stands out right now. I'm gonna cap off this video here. Just wanted to show you some account cleanup and just know that yes, Google makes good recommendations most of the time, but it's not always going to give you the best recommendation. So you can see here that once we fixed Essex County, we're not getting that message of relevant searches anymore. So I'm going to work on this a little bit more, tweak it, but to get this message to go away. But take it with a grain of salt is all I have to say. And that's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video.